Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Eno and I make videos on personal development and success principles. If you are a returning subscriber, you are again welcome, and if it's your first time stopping by, you are welcome as well. Now, in today's video, we are going to be looking at something very inspiring, something very encouraging, and something which is going to empower your life and your destiny in a very special way. And we are going to be talking about the power of vision. The power of vision. Now, I'd like to start by asking you this question. What is the vision that you have for your life? What is the vision that you have for your future? What is the vision that you have in your heart for your destiny? Can you, in one sentence, spell out the direction that you are going to with your life? I have a very simple definition for us here about what vision is. You see, vision is a picture of your future. Vision is a picture of your future. When you think about your future, what do you see? What do you see having in your future? Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 2 years from now, 20 years from now? What are the things you see in the area of your health, in the area of your academics, in the area of your career, in the area of your marriage, in the area of your business? What are the changes that you see in your mind, 10 years time from now? What are these changes that you see in your future? All these things make up your vision. They make up the direction for your destiny. And that's why I said to us, vision is a picture of your future. And I like to let us note at this point that in life, the extent of your vision is the boundary of your blessings. The extent of your vision is the boundary of your blessings. No one goes further in life than the vision which they have for themselves, than the vision which they have created in their mind for themselves. Do you see yourself becoming a medical doctor? Do you see yourself becoming a carpenter? Do you see yourself becoming an architect? Do you see yourself becoming a nurse, a pilot, a farmer? What is it that you see yourself becoming in the next couple of years? These things that you see in your mind are the things that form the vision for your future. And it's so important to have a vision for your future. It's so important not to live life without a vision, because without a vision, your life is going to be without direction. Your life is going to be without direction. And like we are told in the Holy Book, that where there is no vision, the people perish. So without vision, your life is going to end up in jeopardy. Your life is going to end up in destruction. It's so important to create a vision for your life, for your future, for your destiny. This brings to mind the story of one of the heroes of the past who lived in America many years ago, by the name of Martin Luther King. He had a vision, for his future and the future of his children and the future of America. And he made a statement one time and said, I have a dream that my 4 little children one day will live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And this way, he made this statement during the days when there was racial segregation between the blacks and the whites in America. So he had a vision that one day it will become possible for racial segregation to come to an end. He had a vision that one day it will become possible for the whites and the blacks to mix together and do business together and live in harmony without being judged by the color of their skin. This was the vision that Martin Luther King had in his mind. And guess what? Many years after, that vision has become a reality. That vision has manifested into place. So this is the same thing that you need to have also going on in your mind. What is the vision that you have for your life, for your future? This is so important. A life without vision is a life without direction. Now I like to begin to show us some steps on how to create a vision for your life. How to create a vision for your life. Number one, to create a vision for your life, have something that you are passionate about. Have something that you are passionate about. Now, for Martin Luther King, he was passionate about bringing to an end racial segregation. For you, you might just be passionate about seeing sick people becoming well again. That means that you have a calling, you have a vision in the area of medicine. You have a vision of becoming something like a medical doctor. What is the a thing in society that you are passionate about bringing solutions to? Maybe you are passionate about entertaining people. Maybe it is in the area of comedy. Maybe your vision is to become a comedian. It's important that you pursue it. Maybe your own vision is to entertain people through sports, maybe through football, it could be through volleyball, it could be through handball, it could be through golf. You need to pursue that vision. But one thing stands out, and which is the fact that you have to be passionate about something. There must be a driving force in you which keeps you in a state of unrest, that makes you want to achieve something special for your life and for society as a whole. For you as an individual listening to me right now, what is that thing that you are passionate about? What is that thing that you, when people talk about your mind comes alive, your entire being comes alive? What is that thing that you love, that you want to achieve for yourself and for people? You have to check the things that you are passionate about. In that area, it is important to create a vision for your future. Number two, apart from having passion, it is so important to begin to work on your imagination. Once you have identified that area of your passion, begin to see yourself in your mind becoming that thing that you want to become. You might be a student in secondary school at the moment. You might be a student in the university at the moment, and maybe you are passionate about becoming a lawyer. In your mind, start seeing yourself wearing a wig and a gown. Start seeing yourself walking into the courtroom. Start seeing yourself defending cases for clients. Start traveling in your mind into the future. Build mental images, mental pictures in your mind of the future that you want to have. Maybe you want to become a medical doctor. Start seeing yourself attending to patients in the hospital. Start seeing yourself providing medical solutions to sick people in the hospital. See yourself inside that white jacket, that lab jacket. See yourself walking among sick people. See yourself bringing hope and healing to them. See yourself helping them rise up again to their feet. Build mental pictures in your mind of the future that you want to, arrive at. This is so important, and I like this because the mind has no limitations. The imagination has no restrictions. In your mind, you can travel as far as you want without any limitations, without any restrictions. So begin to see yourself achieving the vision that you have in your mind already. Don't say, oh, I don't have the money to do it. Oh, I don't have somebody to help me. No. First of all, see yourself achieving it. First of all, see yourself becoming that architect. First of all, see yourself becoming that great sportsman. First of all, see yourself becoming that musician, singing in front of thousands of people. Picture yourself standing on the stage, singing to millions of people. See yourself standing on the stage and making jokes, and thousands of people being excited and laughing at your jokes. See yourself as a great comedian standing on stage and bringing fun and laughter to people, bringing healing through fun and laughter. See yourself yourself becoming an architect, already drawing up great designs for different kinds of buildings and houses, across the nation. See yourself in your imagination achieving that already, even though physically you are not yet there. Work on your imagination. First of all, I said you have to have a passion to be able to create a vision for your future. Secondly, you have to work on your imagination. Develop your imagination. It brings to mind the story of Abraham, in the Bible, where he was in need of a child. And one time, God asked him to step out of his house at night and to look up to the sky. And he said to him, count the stars. As if it is possible for you to count the stars, then just know that so shall your children be. In other words, as many as the stars are, as innumerable as the stars are, so will the number of your children, the number of children you will have be. And we are told, according to that story, that when he looked at the sky and saw the innumerable number of stars in the sky, he believed that one day it will become possible. So God was working on his imagination, to show him his future. So in the same way, you have to learn to work on your imagination. And I'm going to show you some key points on how you can work on your imagination. Number one, whatever it is you want to become, you can look out for pictures of people who have already become what you want to become. Cut out those pictures and paste them on the wall of your room, on the wall of your kitchen, on the wall of your living room. Rise up every day and look at those pictures. It will help to create that picture in your mind, that mental image in your mind. Paste it on your mirror every day. Maybe you want to become a great footballer. You can cut out the pictures of great footballers like Lionel Messi, like Mbappe, like Ronaldinho, like Samuel Eto'o, and the list goes on. Look out for their pictures on the internet. Look out for their pictures, wherever you can find them. Cut them out and paste them on the wall, on your mirror, wherever you can be able to look at them every day, to be able to create that picture in your mind. This is so important. Maybe you want to become a musician. Cut out pictures of musicians like Davido, like Burna Boy, like the musicians that are of interest to you, musicians whose music are of interest to you. Cut out their pictures and paste them around your house, and every day look at those pictures. It will inspire you. It will build your imagination towards the direction that you are going to. It is so important to have this imagination and this mental picture of the future that you are journeying into. Now, it is also important that as you take out these pictures of great people, you also seek out mentors who have gone ahead of you in that field. Whatever field you are interested in, seek out people who have achieved success in that field. Make them your mentors and learn from them. You can learn from them through reading their books. You can learn from them through listening to their tapes. It might be their video tapes, it might be their audio tapes. You watch their tapes, listen to their tapes, read their books, research about them. Their lives will inspire you. You will discover secrets from their own lives which they employed to be able to get to where they are today, and that will help you also to rise up to get to where they have been able to get to, and also to go even much higher. It brings to mind the quotation of Isaac Newton, in which he was asked one time that they asked him a question one time and said, how is it that you have been able to achieve so much in the field of science? And he answered and said, I have been able to do so much because I stand on the shoulders of giants. I stand on the shoulders of giants. What he meant was he stood on the efforts, on the works of his mentors. That means those who went ahead of him and achieved results, he went also and he continued from where they stopped. He learned from them. He copied their ways, and that way he was able to build his own future, his own vision into something greater. So you have to learn to stand on the soldiers of giants, and by giants we mean stand on the soldiers of mentors who will help to guide you and to bring you to the place that you are journeying into. The third thing you have to do when you're trying to create a vision for your future is that you have to learn to write down your vision. Learn to write down your vision. Don't just keep your vision in your mind. Write it down on paper so that every day when you read that vision on paper, it will help to sink into your mind. The more you read your vision on paper, the more your vision will sink into your subconscious. And the more it sinks into your subconscious, the more it becomes one with you. You will come to that place where you become one with your vision, where your vision will begin to drive you around. It will begin to direct your actions and your steps. I challenge you today, as a man of vision, as a woman with a vision, write down your vision. Read it to yourself aloud every morning when you wake up and every night before going to bed. When you wake up in the morning, read out your vision to yourself. You say, my name is Eno, and I want to become a great motivational speaker, and I will become an international motivational speaker. This is my vision. This is my goal. This is the direction I am going to with my life. Before you go to bed at night, read out that vision again. Remind yourself of where you are going to. Remind yourself of the destiny that lies ahead of you. Maybe you want to become a pilot. Write down that vision and say, my name is Mr. XYZ, or my name is Mrs. XYZ, or Miss, whatever title you've got. You must say, my name is Jane. I am going to become an extraordinary pilot. I am going to become an extraordinary lawyer. I am going to become an extraordinary banker. I am going to become an extraordinary teacher. Write down the vision. Read it to yourself every day. The Holy Book tells us that write down the vision, make it plain on tables, that he may run that readeth it. Write down your vision and put it in front of you. When you write it, stick it to your mirror so that when you wake up in the morning, you can read it to yourself. When you write it, paste it on your cupboard at home, paste it on the wall. As you read it and you look at the pictures of mentors that you have also attached to your picture and to cupboards and to the wall, it will help to inspire you and to keep you on track. That way, you will not lose focus. You will move in that particular direction until you will arrive your destination. Like Martin Luther finally achieved his dream, so do I also see you achieving your dream, becoming all that you want to become in life. You might have come from a poor family. You might have come from a poor background. You may not even have the required academic qualifications or trainings. I don't want you to be discouraged. All you need is to have a vision. All you need is to, in your imagination, see yourself becoming that thing. All you need is to write down that vision. Create that vision first in your mind, and in part 2 of this video, I am going to show you how you can begin to manifest that vision. First, you have to create it. I have given us some of the points we can use to create our vision. Have a passion, something you're passionate about. Number 2, build it in your imagination. Number 3, write it down. Then we will go further to look at how you can begin to build this vision into manifestation. I see you succeeding. I see you winning. I see you becoming all that you are destined to become. Please like this video, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. Let's continue this discussion in the comment section, and also click on the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And until next time, keep succeeding and keep winning. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great time. Bye bye for now.